Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video, and today's going to be a showcase for our lovely Yaksha Xiao over here. But this is going to be a before and after type of video because I want to see the damage currently for Xiao now, and then in the future when we get the new 2.6 artifacts. So some of y'all may know the Vermillion Hereafter and the Echoes of an Offering are coming to 2.6, the two new artifact sets that will be coming out. And I want to see the damage now, Xiao's raw damage now, and in the future when we get an artifact set built for Xiao. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, because we are really close to 100 subs. So if you guys could please help the channel grow, it would mean the world to me. Without further ado, let's get right into the video.
You pull me through, I give it up to you, I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited, you wanna hold me close, I know what you have to. Yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you. You're mine. It's right. It's right now. You pulled me through, I give it up to you, I do it all for you. Maybe this feeling's overdue. You're uninvited, you wanna hold me close, but I know what you have to. Yeah. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you. You're mine. It's right. It's right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you. You're mine. It's right. It's right now. Why are you hiding? Tell me what must I do? Come to you.
It's another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change, and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online, and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. And we
All right, now that we are done with the showcase and showing off Xiao in the spotlight, I want to go over our build again. So if y'all want to see it again in this part, go ahead. If you don't, just skip forward. So first, this is currently our artifacts, 80% to 100 on the Shime and Gladiator set, with of course the wing spear. So the only thing that I personally like about Xiao is that you can do two different builds, right? Viridescent and Shiminawas. Both of those domains are very, very good. Viridescent has always been a very, very powerful set, right? If we just switch back to the Viridescent set, the Viridescent set has always been a very, very broken set. 4-piece Viridescent for like Kazuha, Venti, Sucrose, people who swirl a lot. That 4-piece has always been a broken, very, very powerful set, right? And the thing with that is that you can always just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, right? While farming that set, you can get a 2-piece working for Xiao. Or if you have a 2-piece Gladiators already, for example, already on Xiao, if you can farm one of the most universal sets in the game, the Emblem Dungeon. And if you get Shiminawa pieces, throw it on Xiao, right? So with Xiao's artifact sets, they're pretty universal, and they're always kind of like the leftover pieces that no one really uses. You know what I mean? So for the weapons, my number one choices are the Jade Spear, Stavahoma, which I unfortunately do not have, the Deathmatch, and the Black Cliff Polearm. I think I forgot to mention this before my showcase, but when we do use the Black Cliff Polearm in that showcase, I do want to say I did switch to my Curry hat, so our ratio would have been 80 to 17. A little bit higher crit damage, but it really doesn't increase the DPS by that much. It's about like a 10% increase in damage. Nothing really, crazy about it, but honestly, in my personal opinion, I think just the Jade Spear will always be a better option. In my personal opinion, you get more damage as you plunge, right? So with all the weapons, you will see you don't really get any more damage than this. You know what I mean? So when you just start plunging, you're not gonna go up in DPS. But when you start plunging with the Jade Spear, you just constantly are getting more damage because it's a stack weapon. You're getting more stacks, and that's why I really like the Jade Spear, and also it's crit rate, so it helps your builds a little bit better. But of course, all those weapons, honestly, except for Engulfing Lightning, are definitely a very, very good option. I just wanted to use Engulfing Lightning just to see what the damage actually looked like, and honestly, I was actually really surprised. It actually was not that bad. Artifacts, man, I'm just really happy that Xiao now has a working set. I'm really, really happy that Xiao's gonna have a working set, man, because Xiao has always been such a high, powerful DPS, and now he's gonna have his own set. You know what I mean? So now let's just quickly go over team comps. So the best thing with Xiao is that you just need a Bennett, and your other 2 slots can be just complete free range. So I like this team a lot because, one, I have Toma C6, so it increases Xiao's damage by 15%. Zhongli equips for shield and elemental decrease, right? But of course, you can always do the double Geo with the Albedo, for example, with Geo Resonance, or Toma, as I showed earlier, Toma for Power Resonance as well. I know a lot of people also do, if we get rid of Toma, people also do Jean as well, because Jean at C4 decreases your animal resistance by 40% while you're in her alt field. I personally just don't like Jean in general, so I don't use Jean at all. But yeah, if you have a multiple constellation Jean, or just Jean in general, because Jean at C0 as well is just pretty powerful. Jean is always a nice option. If you want to use a second ammo character, like a battery for your Xiao, which I actually do recommend as well, Kazuha, Venti, Sucrose, all fantastic options to be your battery and also be that sub DPS for Xiao. Raiden is always a nice option, right, for sub DPS Raiden. Of course, always Raiden does so much damage anyway, so she can just play as a as like, you know, you use your Xiao burst, switch to Raiden and pop your burst, let her do her thing, and then you're basically your entire team's battery is just back to 100%. So other than that, maybe you know use Diona, of course, Xingqiu, Zhang Ling, Fischl, Mona, the top tier support sub DPSers in the game, you know what I mean. But Rosario for Curry, and that's really all I can really say. But yeah, I think that was very, very universal, right? Because overall, if you have Bennett, C1, C0, whatever, of course, have Bennett. If you have Zhongli, of course, use Zhongli. If you don't have Zhongli, you can always use Diona, because a shield character is always really, really good with Xiao, so you don't get interrupted while you're plunging, right? So you can just maximize on your DPS. And your last slot could just be your just free pick, be your flex pick. You can put anybody here, Yai for sub DPS, Kazuha, as I mentioned earlier, Ryan, Albedo, Venti, Mona, just last pick is whoever you want. And that's generally it for team comps, because Zhao's pretty simple. Zhao is a very simple character when it comes down to teams. There's nothing really like complicated with him. He's a very simple man. You just put a good team together, get an attack buffer, get a shielder, last slot could be your sub DPS, and just go unga bunga, up down plunge gaming. Yep. So yeah. Overall, if you have Xiao and you haven't building it, I absolutely do recommend him. Xiao is a fantastic character, and personally one of my favorite characters in the entire game. And I love him to bits, and I'm going to definitely be farming that Vermillion set, and I'll be showing y'all what Xiao can really do with that set. So stay tuned for that. But that's basically all I had to say today for this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that stuff. We are really, really close to 100 subs, and I would really like to achieve that as soon as possible. So if you guys can help me with that, it'll be much appreciated. But I'm signing off. So I'll catch y'all in the next video.